So this video, we're going to just show you how to add a pom-pom to your finished hat. This is one of the finished back loop beanies. This is a newborn size. And what you're going to do is you're going to find that middle there and you're going to attach a button. So you need a button, scissors, a darning needle. It needs to be able to fit through this here. So make sure it can, and obviously it's some length of yarn of the what you're using. So we're going to make the hat go inside out. And we're going to pop the yarn on the thread. I like to use these ones, these pom-poms. Let me just grab the thing that have a little, I just pulled some out, have a little elastic, because I think that's the easiest way to attach pom-pom. It's also really secure. You can get button ones. I find the button ones do come off, so I find this much better. When you're using your pom-pom, you can blow dry this and it does fluff up more. So you can either just shake it or blow dry it, and then your pom-pom will look a bit more fluffy. You just fluff it all up because they come squished in a pack, right? Anyways, so we're gonna pop this on the hook. As this is big enough to fit through, it is a bit tight for this thicker yarn, but we'll squeeze it through. So you gotta try, and you might have to try a few times to get this through. So if you pull like this and pull through, you can, there we go, get that through. Yeah, once it's through, it's not so bad. We got a length of yarn. We've got about, 30, 40 centimeters. You don't need too much, right? We've got our button, and all you're gonna do is sew this button. So you're gonna go through each hole a few times. So maybe just put it in the middle. If you put it not in the middle, it'll be off center. So once I've got that through, we're going to tie first, so that doesn't come all the way through. Double knot it. There we go. And then we're going to just do a few more times. So I'm going to go through to make it secure. I'm just going through the holes, pulling the yarn all the way through. Go back through the hole there, like that. Go across again. We just do a few and secure that button down. I think I've not pulled that through. There we go. Perfect, that's better. Sometimes that happens. I'm going to come back through another hole. Once you've done a few, you should be good to go. Nice and secure. And then we're going to go back through one more time. It gets a bit tight because there's not much room for the yarn. There we go, that one. Good. And then pull that through. Some of it's gotten a little caught there with some of the hairs. Sometimes yarn just gets tangled and you have to just undo it a little bit. There, that's the problem. Perfect, good. And then we're gonna come just back through one more time. Find that hole, good, and then we'll tie it off again. You don't actually have to make this inside look that fabulous because nobody's going to see it. So I don't particularly worry too much about tying in. I just literally just double tie this so we know it's nice and secure. Good. Good. And then we're going to snip our ends. If you want to, you can weave them in. That's absolutely possible. And then we're going to use a hook. We're going to pop our hook through. So one of the ways is just kind of on the inside of that button there. Push our hook through. We're going to grab our pom-pom thing and we're going to pull that through, just like if we were doing a stitch. And then you can see here, we've got that. And all you have to do is wrap it round. And what we've got is a pom-pom for our little beanie. Now, you can then take that off and put other colors so you can make it any way you want. And that's a little pom-pom attachment for the back loop beanie.